He was once asked, કયો વિચાર તમારા મનમાં કાયમ રહે છે? Which thought remains in your mind ever? And Pramukh Swami Maharaj said, the thought that has never entered my mind, shall I tell it first? જે વિચાર મને ક્યારેય નથી આવ્યો પહેલા કહું. And Pramukh Swami Maharaj said, કોઈનું પણ અહિત થાય એવો વિચાર મને ક્યારેય નથી આવ્યો. તમે ઓફિસ અને ફેક્ટરી પોલિટિક્સ રમીને કોક એમ્પ્લોયીને કાઢવાનો પ્રયત્ન કરશો ને 2 વર્ષ પછી તમારે નીકળવું જ પડશે. જો સ્તબ્ધ થઈ ગયા બધા. It is a proven principle. તમે કોકની ખોટી ફરિયાદ ઉપર સુપરવાઇઝરને કરશો કે તમારી પણ ખોટી ફરિયાદ 2-4-6 મહિનામાં કોક કરશે. તમે કોકને કંપનીમાંથી ખોટી ફરિયાદ કરીને બોસને મસ્કા મારીને કઢાવશો, તમારે પણ 2-5 વર્ષમાં નીકળવું જ પડશે. It is a principle of karma. Third law of Newton, action and reaction are equal and opposite. કોઈની લીટી ભૂસવાનો પ્રયત્ન ના કરતો, તમારી લીટી લાંબી કર્યા કરો. Give your quality work. Simple. તમારી લીટી લાંબી કર્યા કરો. આડી ક્વોલિટીથી લાઈફ જીવશો ને તો પ્રોડક્ટ તો બાય પ્રોડક્ટ બની જશે. Quality product will become your byproduct. Casually produced. કચરાની બહાર નીકળશે ક્વોલિટી પ્રોડક્ટ. આવું કહેનારું તમને કોઈ મળશે નહીં. But I am talking from a platform of BAPS Swaminarayan Sanstha, one of the largest NGOs of the world. And we run hospitals, schools, hostels and colleges, so I know what is day-to-day administration. I know what is day-to-day management. And we have worked from class 1 to class 4. Yesterday morning I was at IIM Indore at their students' conference. I was supposed to talk on work like that. થોડી આની વાત પણ એમને કહી. હું તમારા બધા રજત ગુપ્તાને યાદ રાખવાનું. So quality of life and quality of work. Step 2, quality of your relationships. First with your family, friends, and then the social circle. તમારા ફેસબુક ઉપર 200-500 જણા હોય, ફેસબુક પોતે જ રિસર્ચ કરીને કહ્યું કે out of the 300 or 500 in the list, they are active with only 15 or 18. Quality of your relationships. Your family counts equally important as your work. Many a time I talk in my seminars about 8+8+8 system. You have 24 hours a day, it should be 8+8+8. That is quality living and quality work. How? First 8 hours is honest, ethical, hard work. Second 8 hours is your sleep and rest. Third 8 hours are very important. We miss out on that, and that is why we miss out on life and work. Third 8 hours is 3F and 3H. 3F is family, friends and faith. 3H is health, hygiene and hobby. If you can well distribute your 24 hours and thus the week, thus the month and thus the year and thus your life into 8+8+8, you will live a balanced quality life. Last 8 hours, repeat with me, 3F and 3H. 3F is family, friends and faith. 3H is health, hygiene and hobby. Finally, lively. Beautiful balance of life. Can you drink the whole sea of your profession? What do you produce? Dairies. If all the order for the production of dairies from all over the country come on your table, then tell me yes or no. જે વાક્ય એ એક પણ ક્લાયન્ટ સામે નહીં બોલ્યા હોય ને એ વાક્ય મેં 500 માણસની હાજરી મેલા મોઢે બોલાવડાવી દીધું. આ વાક્ય તમે ક્યારેય નહીં બોલ્યા હોય. Not in front of any client. No, I cannot produce. બોલ્યા છો નહીં બોલ્યા ને પહેલી વાર બોલ્યા. See, you can't drink the whole sea of your profession. If all the work, day by day, we are, જો આપણે ભૂલ ક્યાં કરીએ છીએ તમને કહો, Day by day we want more and more and more of work. That is a mistake. You should set the bar of satisfaction somewhere to live a quality life. Bar of satisfaction is very much necessary to live a quality life. In terms of time, સાંજે 6 વાગે એટલે ઊભા થઈ જવાનું, કોઈને 7:30. That is maximum. See, if you start working 24 hours a day, you have worked for 24 hours. But decide whether you want to live a complete human life or just live the life of a donkey carrying the load 24/7. And let me improve on that 24/7, 365, 80. 24/7 का स्टोर हो जाए 24/7, 365, 88 years. Decide. Warren Buffett, the richest investor upon this earth with more than $100 billion of investments, he throws his pen on the table at 6 p.m., shuts off his mobile and goes back to his family. He says, from 9 a.m. to 6 p.m., I am Warren Buffett, the professional. After 6 p.m., I am Warren Buffett, the family man. Play your roles equally well. You are just not an engineer. You are just not an engineer. You are a husband. You are a brother. You are a son. You are a neighbor. You are a friend. You have to play your roles equally and smartly well. તમારા વાઇફ કમ્પ્લેન કરે કે રાત્રે 8:30-9 વાગે સુધી આવો છો, સુધીમાં આવતા નથી ને છોકરાઓ સુઈ જાય છે ને તમે મળી નથી શકતા ને કાલથી એક્ઝામ શરૂ થાય છે, કાલ સવારે વહેલો જતો રહેશે ને તમે તેને મળ્યા જ નહીં. 5-10% ટાઈમ બરોબર છે આખા વર્ષમાં, 5-10% of your days. But if it is going to happen every day, you are wrong somewhere in managing your time. You must listen to a 30-second speech by Brian Dyson. It is on the YouTube. I might download it and for 3 seconds. Only 30-second speech by Brian Dyson, the ex-world CEO of Coca-Cola. He was at a convocation day at a management school. He simply talked from his experience. He said, what he said in 30 seconds, I'm going to explain to you, taking few more minutes. He said, get to work on time, work effectively during your working hours, and leave your office on time and get back to your family on time. That was the first one. Then he said, in life you are juggling with 5 balls. Jokers version, they juggle their balls. They juggle with balls in the circus where you are seeing. In life you are juggling with 5 balls. First ball is the ball of your work. Second is family. Third is health. Fourth is friends. And fifth is experiment. You are constantly 24 hours juggling with these 5 balls, giving your time to one of them or 2 of them at a time. Then he said, after 30 or 40 years into your profession, you will realize one thing, that the ball of work is made up of rubber and the rest 4 balls are made up of glass. You will know after 3 or 4 decades into your profession that the ball of work is made up of rubber and the rest 4 balls are made up of glass. So if you lose that ball of work, it will drop on the ground and bounce back. You will get a second opportunity. But of the rest 4 balls, your health, your friends, your family, and your spirit. If you lose that ball, it falls on the ground. Perhaps it may not break, but it will develop a crack. It will never be the same again. So he said, take care of the 4 balls made up of glass. Don't worry about the ball of work, that is ball of rubber. As Richard Branson, the CEO of Virgin Atlantic, he says that work is like bus station. A bus comes every 3 minutes. Opportunities for work come every 3 minutes. Work ની opportunity બીજી મળશે, family બીજું નહીં મળશે. હા કે ના? તો ટાઈમે પહોંચી જજો ઘરે. 8 plus 8 plus 8 is this system you must follow to live a balanced life. Otherwise, you will repent that I missed the childhood of my children. I missed upon my family life. Warren Buffett and his wife, they completed 50 years of their marriage. The Berkshire Hathaway company which he has, it has 63 companies under the flagship. 63 CEOs, they came together and arranged 50 surprise parties for the couple at 50 different cities all over the world. The concluding party was in London, attended by more than 25 heads of states of Europe. It was a very dignified party. Warren Buffett couple, they were sitting on the dais, and the ceremony was going on. Each and every head of the state of Europe coming on the dais and sharing their personal relationships, personal givings and takings with the Buffett couple. And then one gentleman, he stood up from the audience and he asked, "Warren, if you don't mind, can I ask you a question?" He said, "Fine, go. What is the secret of your happy married life of 50 years? Before Warren Buffett could start answering, his wife, she pulled over the microphone and said, "I will answer this question." People seeing no wrinkles on Buffett's face could understand on 50 years. વોરેન બફેટના પત્નીએ જાહેરમાં માઇક ખેંચી લીધું તોય વોરેન બફેટ સ્થિર આનંદમાં કામ કુલ હતા એટલે ખબર પડી ગઈ કે 50 વર્ષ આવી ગઈ. So 50% of the answer people got from the act. It reminds me of a story I read in Reader's Digest many years back. A couple, they completed 50 years of their happy married life and a fine ceremony, and the friends and all had come together, and somebody asked what is the secret of 50 years of happy married life. And the couple said, and the gentleman said, "See, all the important decisions, very important decisions I take, and my wife, she has to simply say yes. And the less important decisions my wife takes, and I say yes." And people were astonished. This is not the way you go on for 50 years. Somebody was intelligent in the crowd and said, "If you don't mind, gentlemen, can you analyze, can you pinpoint out us what are the very important decisions that you take and your wife follows, and the less important decisions your wife takes and you say yes? Because always on the decisions you have to come together on a platform and decide upon." He said, "No, we never do that. It is simply if I say we do this, she has to say yes. And sometimes less important decisions she says and I say yes." They said, "Can you please number it up?" And the gentleman said, "The less important decision which my wife takes and I say simply yes is which house to purchase, which car to purchase, which school the kids to be sent to, where to go for holidaying, on a picnic, what relations to be kept by family to other family members, close relatives and friends, what to purchase, the interiors, and what clothes to be purchased by each and every family member. My wife decides, she purchases, she carries out all the affairs of the house. So house, car, interiors, purchase, kids, school, tuitions, travel, everything, she takes the decision and I say yes." Now we are more surprised. Then what are the more important decisions left that the gentleman takes and she says yes? Big question. And the gentleman said, "Yes, there are still more important decisions which I take and my wife simply says yes, you are right." "Which one?" "Whether America should enter Afghanistan or not." I said, "No." My wife said, "You are right." My wife asked whether America should enter Iraq or not. I said, "Okay, fine, I don't mind." She says, "Right, let's have tea in the morning." Simple. So the very important decisions that affect the planet, I take and my wife follows. And the very less important decisions that affects my small house, my wife takes and I take. જેને તાલીઓ પડીને આવું કંઈક થતું હશે. See, this is not the way you run the affairs. Coming back seriously, when Warren Buffett couple was asked what is the secret of their happy married life, now what did Mrs. Warren Buffett say? Listen carefully, make a plan of your life. Warren Buffett's wife goes, "There has not been a single day in our 50 years of married life that me and my husband and our family, we have not had dinner together unless and until Warren is traveling outside. There has not been a single day in my life that me and my husband Warren Buffett, we have not gone for a half an hour walk after dinner in the garden. Now I am asking this question to you. How many times in a week you have family dinners? Raise your hands faithfully. You have come here to learn. Well, 30% of the audience. If Warren Buffett can do, can you? Are you more busier than Warren Buffett? Those who did not raise your hands, are you more busier than Warren Buffett? I am happy to believe that you are more busier than Warren Buffett, but let me be more happy to believe that you are richer than Warren Buffett. Those who did not raise your hands, you have not planned your life. You are a very bad planner of time. You have not given an equal balance to work and life. The biggest issue in the 21st century is the smartest professionals missing on work-life balance and thus stress. That is the biggest issue of the 21st century. I talk of this when I talk on stress management in daily life. So, again, so the biggest issue is this work-life balance. Then Warren Buffett's wife, she goes, there has not been a single day till our kids were the age of 10 that me and my husband Warren did not sit for 45 minutes with them and tuition them. Thereafter we tuitioned our grandchildren. And today at the age of 70 plus, Warren Buffett and his wife, they are tuitioning their great-grandchildren. Every day for 45 minutes. Warren Buffett must not be affording tuition fees, isn't it? And you are affording. So you are having a tuition teacher coming to your place and teaching your children and your grandchildren, isn't it? Why? She said that initial stage in their lives and we spending quality time with them is a real family bonding that we want. You won't hear a second story from Warren Buffett's family. No. This is quality. Warren Buffett shuts off his mobile at 6 p.m. Unless you are a doctor or somebody emergency wants you, fine if you keep your mobile on the alert mode. But you keep on checking your social interactions even at 11 p.m., 11:30 p.m., 12 midnight. Control life you. It's dustbin life. You are keeping your mobiles on at 11 p.m. night and checking it every 3 minutes. Are you expecting the call from the PMO? Are you expecting a membership on the JPC, the Joint Parliamentary Committee on Coal Scam and 2G Scam, because you have...
Volume बढ़ा. Hello. Hello. Check.
So you are keeping your mobile phone at...
Hello.
Is it audible?
Yes.
I'll raise my pitch a bit. So you are keeping your mobile phone at 11 p.m. just because you are expecting a membership on the JPC because you have read 15 minutes every day on the coal scam and the 2G scam. Nobody is going to call you. Raise your hands honestly when I ask this question. How many of you did get an emergency call from a friend or a relative or from your workplace after 8 p.m. in the last 6 months? Honestly raise your hands. Just 10 to 20 of you. Just 10 or 20 of you.
हेलो आइए इसमें सारा है
Just 10 or 20 of you got once or twice in the last 6 months. The biggest bad habit that we have developed in the recent, that is this generation, you know which one? बुरी से बुरी आदत जो हमने सबने डेवलप कर दी, even after being an engineer and thereafter a management degree. A natural habit to put our hand inside the pocket every 3 minutes and check the mobile. It's a planned program. Our mind has been programmed. We have programmed